Let's talk Brevo. The likelihood is you're comparing it to any number of these dozens of email marketing tools, all promising to impact your results and make you unstoppable. And Brevo? It claims that with them, you'll be able to grow your business easily. And after using Brevo myself for almost 5 years, I can honestly say that claim holds up. In this video, I'll show you the real features that moved the needle for us, the exact amount we paid, and what it would have cost us on Mailchimp. The price difference is bigger than you might expect. We'll also dig into what isn't so great about Brevo and when to look elsewhere. Let's get into it. Let me take you back to 2021. 40 camels were disqualified from a Saudi camel beauty pageant, and 2 wild boars attacked Shakira in a Barcelona park. I, on the other hand, was looking for new ways to capture contacts and grow Email Tool Tester's list, but we ran into a snag. GetResponse, the tool we were using at the time, only allowed for one automated workflow, and we were already using this to send out our email marketing ebook. In order to grow our list with multiple automations, we needed to upgrade to the next pricing tier and pay an extra $444 a year. As a small business, we weren't prepared to pay that, so we began looking elsewhere. And that's when we found Brevo. For just $22 a month, we could create multiple automation workflows, add unlimited contacts to our lists, and send 20,000 emails a month. Actually, wait, I think it was 40,000 back then. The deal was unbeatable, and it still is. In fact, in February 2022, Brevo did something that no company does ever. They decreased their prices. In May 2024, they did it again, lowering the starting price of their paid plans, which now start from as little as $8 a month. So, why is Brevo grabbing the attention of small business owners, marketers, and creators alike? Well, Brevo offers a huge range of features and channels, including live chat, SMS, transactional emails, and automated workflows. They even have a built-in CRM to help you manage your sales pipelines. These all come in at a very affordable price, and most features are even available on the free plan. Even if you have to upgrade, its starter plan comes in at a great price point. The cool thing is they charge based on the number of emails you send, rather than how many contacts you have. So if you send less than 2 to 3 emails a month to your entire database, Brevo is going to be much more affordable than tools like Mailchimp or MailerLite, which charge per contact. So, what are the features actually like to use? Are they as easy as Brevo says? Well, honestly, for the most part, the answer is yes. There is one feature I'm not so keen on, but I'm going to cover that later. Okay, so you might be thinking, but you've been using Brevo for years, of course it's easy now. And yeah, there is some truth in that. But when I started using Sendinblue, as it was called back then in 2021, the email editor was clunky and putting together a newsletter took way longer than it needed to. But they worked on that. Now, in 2026, the email editor is fast and bug-free. I love that it allows you to save blocks for future use. I actually use this feature a lot, and it saves me a ton of time. It now has AI tools built in, which can be useful if you need help writing subject lines and content, and it can also translate it into other languages for those with international audiences. One feature I use now and again is dynamic content. This allows you to make certain blocks visible only to contacts that meet the conditions you set. For example, here I want to send users an email with the result they got after taking a quiz on our site. I've added all the results as dynamic content, so the recipient will only see the result that corresponds to them. Using these dynamic blocks makes it easy to personalize your newsletter and campaign content for different audiences. The automation editor is another feature I use a lot. It's helped me grow our list fast and virtually headache-free. We now have over a dozen free resources we offer as downloadable lead magnets. I'm talking ebooks, free courses, and cheat sheets. Setting it all up so that these are delivered automatically along with the follow-up emails is fairly straightforward with Brevo. What's nice is that you can set up various entry points. For example, when a contact is added to a list manually or fills out a form. You can even trigger it for when a contact attribute is updated. Some other emailing tools only allow for one entry point, and that can be a bit of a pain. At Email Tool Tester, we use Brevo to grow our small business. And the reason why we're so happy with it is that we can reach our audience through multiple channels without having to leave the platform. Of course, email and automated campaigns are key for us, but we also love that you can send SMS, WhatsApp messages, and even add live chat to your site for free. We set this up early on, and it's led to an average of 40 live chat conversations a month and converted a great deal into paying customers and loyal subscribers. If you do decide to go with Brevo, we've set up a free starter course to help you get to know the platform and set up your account without any headaches. It's totally free, and you'll get 50% off your first 3 months with Brevo. You can find a link in the description. Now for the fun part. How much would it have cost us on Mailchimp? I'm using Mailchimp as a comparison because it's the most popular email tool on the market, despite being one of the most expensive. That big marketing budget seems to be paying off though, right? Let's do the math. So, because we needed multiple automations, we would have been on Mailchimp's standard plan. So let's set the contact limit to 2,500. For the first year, it would have cost us $60 a month. That's $720 for the first year. For the consecutive 3 years, we would have moved into the next contact range, taking it to $100 a month and $3,600 for those 3 years. Okay, stay with me. We're now at $4,320. Another big price hike as we move on to the next contact tier in year 5, taking the total to $5,400. Any idea how much it cost us on Brevo? Can I get a drum roll, please? $3,509. We saved the business almost $2,000, which we could invest in other things such as paid advertising. As a small business, that's a huge saving. Okay, so what's the catch? There must be some drawbacks, right? Well, yeah, with any email marketing tool, there are some things that could be improved. Let's take a closer look. First off, the reporting is a bit limited on the lower tier plan. For example, you won't be able to see which links were clicked in the message. For us, this was what pushed us to upgrade to the standard plan. Of course, it would have been nice not to have to shell out the extra cash for such a standard feature. Then there's the add-on fee to remove Brevo's branding from your newsletters. Usually, email marketing services only show their branding when you use the free plan. But with Brevo, you're required to pay an extra to remove this, even on the starter plan. If you're just starting out and need a free plan, Brevo allows you to use many pro features such as automation and advanced segmentation. But you will be limited to 300 a day sending limit, so keep that in mind. Then there's support, which for us has been a bit of a mixed bag. It's sometimes taken us a while to resolve an issue due to a lot of back and forth with the support team. We've also had to wait over 24 hours for a response on occasion. And lastly, there's the poorly designed landing page builder. I tried using this to set up an event page, and it was a pretty frustrating process. It took way too long to set up, and the result was pretty disappointing. To be honest, I'd go elsewhere when setting up landing pages in the future. Okay, I know that was a lot of information, so let's recap the pros and cons. Brevo is a great choice for small to medium-sized businesses due to its affordable, easy-to-use tools. It makes pro features available for free, and on paid plans charges per email rather than per contact. SMS, WhatsApp, live chat, and emails means you can run omni-channel campaigns, and built-in CRM means you can manage sales pipelines and marketing in one place. And the downsides? Well, reporting is a bit limited on the lower tier plan, and the free plan only allows you to send 300 emails a day. Their landing page builder could do with some improvement, and you'll need to pay an extra add-on fee to remove Brevo's branding in the cheapest pay plan. If you need any more help deciding, just drop me a comment below. And if your mind's made up, make sure to grab our free starter course and I'll guide you through the setup. Bye for now.